Alright, we got another video. This is called When Cops Tricked by Criminals. I guess he meant to say when cops are tricked by criminals.
I'm like really dumb, bro. I'm really dumb. I'm like really dumb, bro.
I think he poisoned you.
These are the moments cops get tricked by criminals, starting with the criminal who faked a heart attack to escape prison.
Who's having a heart attack?
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
You are?
On March 21st, 2022, a McKinley sheriff deputy was transporting 3 inmates to the county's adult detention center when one of the suspects, Joshua Hall, screamed in pain, claiming he was having a heart attack.
What's going on now?
Not a heart attack.
God damn it. Who's having a heart attack?
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get an ambulance over here. I'm on the I-40 on the eastbound lane at Route 66 pit stop. I have one inmate individual I'm transporting back stating he... What's that? Hold on. Hold on. I'm calling people right now. Get you some help.
Although Joshua was a known criminal, his health and well-being remained the government's responsibility, and now that of the officer in custody. The officer called for medics and took Joshua out of the van to get some fresh air, as he had complained of shortness of breath. However, with bad intentions already in mind, Joshua took immediate advantage.
Okay. Watch your step. Have a seat right there. What's going on now, sir? Come on, dude. What are you doing, man? Don't. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. Help! Don't do it. Stop it. Down. Yeah!
After somehow freeing himself from his cuffs, Joshua initially gained the upper hand by punching the officer and attempting to retrieve his gun. However, the officer soon regained control, putting Joshua back on the defensive, though not for long.
Get over here! They got away! The fighter got away! 3 inmates!
Joshua hijacked the prisoner transport vehicle and drove westbound on Interstate 40, evading numerous police officers and spike strips before ultimately being captured hours later.
They are stopped.
Arrest!
Joshua Hall, a career criminal, faced new charges, including 2 counts of kidnapping, receiving or transferring a stolen vehicle, assault with intent to commit a violent felony, aggravated fleeing, property damage, and driving with a revoked license. The next suspect managed to escape.
Me personally, gang, he's stupid. I would have ran. Because he got a gun to you, he's not going to shoot you in the back. He would have to chase you. So, and theoretically, he has 3 other inmates in the back, so he's stupid for not just running. He could have just ran. He's not going to shoot him in the back. He could have literally just ran away. And he's not chasing after him. He had a struggle. He had a hard time pinning him down and getting him under control. So I don't know why he hopped in the van. Like, they wouldn't, like, don't the van got like a tracker in there or something? Like, look how fast they was on him. Me would have ran. I mean, you out of the handcuffs now, so you can just throw away the jumpsuit and like steal some clothes and like be undercover for a little while.
Prison by outsmarting the officers. On a routine prisoner transport, Riverside police were escorting Donald Nisley, along with several other inmates, to the Montgomery County Municipal Court facility. The transfer was proceeding as planned, with officers carefully leading the shackled prisoners from the transport van into the building. Surveillance footage later revealed that as the officers focused on moving the other inmates, Nisley subtly maneuvered himself out of their direct line of sight, slipping behind the transport van. His movement went unnoticed in the brief but critical moment when officers were preoccupied. Alone and unobserved, Nisley quickly recognized an opportunity to escape. What followed was a daring and reckless attempt. Nisley quickly formulated an escape plan. He checked the van and found it unlocked. Knowing that everything was going according to his plan, he didn't want to make any mistakes. He then discreetly approached from the opposite side and discovered that the keys had been left inside the vehicle. Quickly, he started the engine and drove the van through the closed garage door, initiating his escape. Moments after the deafening crash, guards were alerted by the sudden noise. Rushing to investigate, they were stunned to discover the transport van missing and the garage door demolished. A swift head count confirmed their fears. Inmate Donald Nisley had orchestrated a daring escape. Realizing the gravity of the situation, authorities immediately initiated a manhunt to apprehend the fugitive. Donald briefly tasted freedom, but not for long. Officers quickly gave chase and found the van half a mile from where he had
Pause. Damn. The van was found minutes later, about half mile from the police department. The van crashed into a line of trees. Was he handcuffed? I don't think he was handcuffed. I thought, let me see. It didn't look, yeah, he wasn't even handcuffed. How the hell did he crash into a tree? They caught him only a few minutes later. Man, tell you, buddy, people be stupid.
Ended a few minutes later, and he faced additional charges. In the next case, the suspect, a fragile, unclothed woman, used what was considered a disadvantage to deceive the unsuspecting cop.
Hey! You okay? Where's all your clothes out?
On January 5th, 2017, a Maricopa County Sheriff deputy responded to a call at a gas station concerning a woman later identified as 31-year-old Lisa Luna, who appeared to be unclothed.
Y'all hitting that? Come on now. Be real now, y'all hitting that? I know somebody gonna hit that.
Concerning a woman later identified as 31-year-old Lisa Luna, who appeared to be unclothed and very disoriented.
Hey! You okay? Where's all your clothes out?
I was raped.
You were raped?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
When did this happen? Tell you what, why don't you come over here, ma'am? What's your name? Hey, can you come over here away from the crowd and talk to me?
Like a jacket or something?
Stand right here. I'll see what I can get for you, all right?
The officer tried to assist Lisa, who claimed she had been improperly touched. He retrieved blankets for her to cover up. However, Lisa had other plans in mind. The officer, who had only intended to help, had his car stolen by Lisa, who then took it for a joyride. She was pursued by several cops in a high-speed chase that lasted over 75 miles. The pursuit ended in a crash, after which Lisa, who later attributed her actions to drug use, was arrested and charged with unlawful flight from law enforcement, possession of a stolen vehicle, resisting arrest, auto theft, and aggravated assault of a peace officer. Handcuffs were no match for the...
It was on meth? So meth make you get naked and steal cars? Don't do drugs, you see? That meth make you do something strange for a little piece of change.
The next suspect, as the officers who had confidently placed her in their car were in for the shock of their life.
I think I seen this one, yeah, long time ago. Yeah, 2017, yeah, I seen this one a long time ago. She stole the police car. She hopped in the driver's seat from the passenger.
2017, Lufkin police officers arrested 33-year-old Tasha Sponsler for shoplifting. However, as she was being escorted to the backseat of the police car, and the officers were busy calculating the value of her stolen items, Sponsler quickly pulled a fast move on the cops.
Yeah, about that. God dang! Hey! God!
Sponsler stole a cop car and leading officers on a 23-minute chase before being stopped by a PIT maneuver.
Cover.
Sponsler escalated the issue from a misdemeanor shoplifting charge to multiple serious offenses, including evading arrest with a vehicle, escape causing serious bodily injury or threat of a deadly weapon, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Showing a habit of poor decision-making, Sponsler rejected a plea deal for 16 years in prison, opting instead for a jury trial, which resulted in a 45-year prison sentence. The next officer...
She's stupid. How did she think that she was gonna win? How did you think that a jury was gonna rule in your favor? You not only was booked for theft, you stole a police car. Like, you stole a police car. What jury is gonna rule into your favor?
Officer got poisoned while driving a woman suspect to a downtown Birmingham jail.
I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Hey, bro, I don't feel right. I don't feel right.
On March 27th, 2021, Officer Deanna Marshall and her team raided a suspect's home after receiving tips about illegal substances. However, while transporting the suspect to jail for questioning, she suddenly began to feel unwell, experiencing symptoms that quickly became alarming.
Is there fentanyl in that house? Huh? No?
Yeah, there is. Duh. Sorry.
I think I touched it.
Real for real. You better be my dope motherfucker when I had
No, I got you. I got you. Stand by, hold on. So, hold on. I'm stopping at 65, exit 280. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Hey, bro, I don't feel right. I don't feel right. I think I touched fentanyl. I don't feel right, bro. I'm on exit 280 and 65. No! Yes!
10-4 medics are en route to her.
Hey, I don't feel good, dude. I don't feel good.
Give me your exact location. Is she on the side of the freeway or on the exit?
I don't feel good, bro. I'm like really numb, bro. I'm really numb. I'm like really numb, bro.
I think she poisoned you.
Realizing she was exposed to fentanyl, Marshall pulled over and called for help as her body began shutting down. Fellow officers arrived and administered 2 doses of Narcan, stabilizing her before transporting her to a hospital. She later recovered, expressing gratitude for her team's quick response and life-saving actions. The next officer fell prey to an attractive female suspect whose manipulation led him to engage in inappropriate behavior and ultimately cost him his job.
Don't say that right now. Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. Don't say that right now.
Ultimately cost him his job.
Don't say that right now. Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me.
On August 15th, 2023, San Diego police officer Anthony Hare was assigned to transport a female suspect arrested for theft, who also had an active warrant to jail. However, Officer Hare abandoned his duty to commit one of the most reckless acts possible.
Oh, you're not? I'll tell you after, hold on. A little bit. Well, I can't can't hear you now.
The female suspect asked Officer Hare about his relationship status. However, subsequent body cam footage reveals how she manipulated him into actions that have now landed him in serious trouble.
Don't say that right now. No, I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
Officer Hare then switched off his body camera, got into the backseat of his car, and proceeded to engage in inappropriate behavior with the suspect. He might have gotten away with it, if not for one crucial mistake he made. After spending over an hour in the backseat with the suspect, he realized he had locked himself inside, with the rear doors only operable from the outside. With no other option, Hare was forced to call his department and report that he was trapped. Another officer was dispatched to rescue him.
Man, this freaky frog, this is a freaky frog. Being freaky cost him his job. That's the name of this video. Being freaky costed him his job. That's freaky dude, freakster.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on, let me turn my camera on.
The responding officer also turned off his body camera, but the incident was far from over. An internal investigation was launched into Officer Hare's actions as his claim that he was merely checking on the suspect.
Who names their son Hare? Who names their child Hare? Officer Hare said he was really embarrassed, but his 1014 had an emergency health situation and he went back there to check on her pulse. The officer explained, adding that Hare told him when I went to check her pulse, I went into the back seat and the door shut behind me. How do you ultimately lock yourself in your own patrol car? That don't make no sense.
When the car was accidentally locked, was not believed. During the inquiry, Officer Hare was asked to reenact how he supposedly became trapped, and it was secondhand embarrassment all through the demonstration.
Okay, you mind just showing us?
And then I came in like that. I was trying to wake her up. My feet wasn't this. My feet didn't get caught like that. And then when I was like waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on me. And then that's when I was like frantic trying to open the door, but I know there's no door opener. And then from then she was able to. So I was like this majority of the time. I was trying to get her up because her face was right here.
Okay.
Right here, and then I was trying to like wake her up to get her up. And then next thing you know, I hear the door close on me. I was frantic. I was looking. And then that's when she started to kind of like, I guess, wake up or get dazed off, whatever. And then that's when I asked her like, hey, are you having a hard time breathing? She said, no. Do you need medics? No. I was like, okay, all right. Just stay right there. And then that's when I was trying to open the door.
Okay.
And then that's when I went on D2.
All right, you can jump up. That's your butt.
Although Officer Hare denied any sexual misconduct, the discovery of trace amounts of semen on his belt severely undermined his defense. While the investigation...
So he actually went through with it. Like the whole 9 yards. Oh, wow. I thought he noticed it before they got into it. I did not know that he was really into it then.
Failed to reach a definitive conclusion about what transpired while he was locked in the back seat. Officer Hare lost his job regardless.
I'm on major drugs. We can't rob the plug. Someone touch that man and he'll be dodging us. Gotta get that fix. Drowning in the six. Why they disinterest? I get high up fit. I'm gon' put the gang onto some bread before a bitch. I'm probably gon' pass the ball before I make a hit. She know my name on wait inside the streets, a nigga lit. She know I got it all, she wanna live just like a kid. But I can't take no chance with no bitch that make me sick. I came in with bands and the sticks and on my hip. Take a perk, I'm blasting out.